All right, today I'm going to show you how to use the number add-on in PearDeck to ask student to estimate, right? So this is just one of the many examples or many uses that you could use the number add-on. Now, it is not one that I use very often in math because, I like to see students work. So when I use number add-on, it's usually for estimation or to collect data, for example, right? So let's get started. So first of all, I already put the add-on on there, but you want to start with a blank um, slide. So this is my canvas slide. That's what I call it. It's just the background of a whiteboard, right? So you go to PearDeck and make sure this is installed. If you go to Google Slides and you don't have this little PearDeck symbol on there, that means you haven't installed it yet. So install it in order to use the add-on, right? So there are a few add-ons that are on here. I'm going to make a video for each one of them. But there's a number, right? So you click on the number and it's going to add it to your slide, right? So I already have it added, but you can do this after you prepare your slide or before you prepare your slide. It doesn't matter, right? So now you're ready to do your slide. So first you want to say, okay, what do I want to teach them? Okay, so one of the examples I'm going to show you in this video is say teaching arithmetic sequence, right? So before I teach it, I want to get a sense of how uh, are good students with patterns, right? So let's say you can go to Google and search an image for arithmetic sequence and say if you find this and let's say you like this image, you're going to copy this image and you go back to your slide and you're going to paste that image, right? Now, this image has a lot of things that I don't want on there. I just want the sequence, right? So I'm going to double click on the image. This is going to allow you to resize. So drag in the little middle of the line, the black line, not the blue one, the black one. Drag it to where you want your image to be. So I want to cut out all the unnecessary thing that I don't, all the stuff that I don't want, right? So that right there. So I resize this or reframe it, and then I click outside of that box and it's going to give me just this, right? Okay, so I'm going to drag it to maybe somewhere there. Now I have to give my students some direction so they know what to do, right? So I go to a different slide and I just copy this direction text box, Control C, and I go back to this slide and I could do Control V. The thing is, I have direction text box so that I don't have to create a new text box every single time, which saves me time because you have to format it, right? I don't want to format it every single time. So here I just want to change this and say, hey, estimate the next number that comes after 13. So that's the direction so that students know what to do, right? And I'm gonna put a line around this box to make it thick, just so that I just like it that way, okay? So it pops out like that. You can also put a line around this here too if you want. But anyway, this is it. This is it. When you run this slide, when you do your lesson, your live lesson, this slide, when you come to this slide, the student is going to see the slide, see the direction, everything, and they're also going to have a little box where they're going to enter their number, right? And then you're going to see their responses, okay? Another idea is to use it for collecting data, right? You could have a simple question on there, say, hey, how many times have you been kicked out of Zoom this week, right? And then students would enter the number and then you will be collecting that data. So those are the two examples that I could think of when you're doing the number. So let us know what you oh, sorry, that's my alarm, what you can use it for. I hope that was helpful, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.